What's going on, everybody? RoyalRapids here, and welcome to some low-quality content. You know, I'm running out of ideas this early into my YouTube career, but hey, who cares? As you can clearly tell today, we're going to be doing a good old classic, outdated meme, ranking every Pokemon game. So if you guys like this kind of thing, let me know, because it's so easy to make, and I'll continue to keep making it. So without further ado, let's get into it, and let's start with Generation 1, Red, Blue, and Yellow, if I can find them. Well, just to spoil, they're going to be either C or D. I think I'm gonna go with C. Ultimately, as you know, those games are like very glitchy. They don't really offer a whole lot in terms of gameplay. They're actually quite bad, and if you're not nostalgic for them like me, I was born in 2002, games came out well before my birth, they don't really appeal to me. Although I am quite a fan of Fire Red and Leaf Green, but we'll get into that later. Kanto, I don't have a problem with. Kanto Pokemon, I don't have a problem with, but with how poor the game mechanics are and how outdated the game feels by today's standards, they are well below average Pokemon games. Now, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, they kind of fall into the same category as, like, why would you play them when the remakes are so much better? But although I do feel Crystal is better than Gold and Silver, I think Gold and Silver are also better than Red and Blue. So I'm going to put them ahead, and Crystal will go ahead of them. Ultimately, though, they're like, why would you play them unless you're nostalgic for them? Which I'm not, because I didn't grow up with them. I grew up with the remakes, and ultimately I like the remakes a lot more. But Gen 2, better than Gen 1, and Yellow is also better than Red and Blue, obviously, because it came out later. So we'll go with that. So Crystal, Gold, and Silver, same. Yellow, and then Red and Blue. Now into Generation 3, either B or A rank. And just a disclaimer, I do like all Pokemon games. It's just my ranking of, you know, what I think is better relative to the next one, rather than as games in total. I mean, I'd rather play Pokemon than pretty much anything else, so. Anyways, Ruby and Sapphire, I think they're going to be B rank. I put a lot of them when I was younger because, you know, I discovered emulation like the evil pirate I am when I was in, you know, 3rd or 4th grade. And on my old Windows Vista PC, all I could really run were Game Boy to Game Boy Advance. The DS ones did not run very well at all. So I put a lot of Ruby and Sapphire, and also Emerald as well. Emerald might be an A rank, though, because it really is big of an improvement. For now, I'll put it at the top of B, but we'll see how I feel about that later. Diamond and Pearl, childhood favorites of mine, but they have to go in B rank. As much as I love the 4th generation, Diamond and Pearl were not the best representation of it. And let me just say, everything in the 4th generation was a lot better. The super slow walking speed, the even slower surfing speed, just like the level discrepancy was weird too, and you couldn't even get most of the new Sinnoh evolutions, no fire types in the regional decks. Diamond and Pearl were good blueprints for what's to come, but ultimately they weren't, you know, the greatest showings of what Generation 4 could be. Black and White, ooh, I don't know. I'll go A rank for now. I really liked Black and White growing up. I thought that they were really good at the time. I mean, obviously, Gen 4 was my start. I played a little bit of Gen 3 too, but Black and White, really good games. They might go up to S. Yeah, I'll keep them in S for now. X and Y, I hate X and Y. Boring, no story, uninteresting Pokemon, uninteresting region, uninteresting characters. Literally nothing to go on about there. Sun and Moon, I liked Sun and Moon a lot when they came out. I liked the, you know, departure from the original formula. I think they're an A rank. They were a nice break from, you know, the usual do your gyms, get your HMs, all that. Replacing HMs with the ride Pokemon, I think, was a very worthwhile addition, and I feel like that helped it a lot. So I'll put them in A rank for now, as well with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think we're a little bit better, but they were similar enough that they'll stay in the same tier. Obviously, Ultra Wormhole Surfing was cool, and it allowed you to get a lot more legendaries, as they are just upgraded Sun and Moon. So for now, I think they'll both all be in the A rank. Sword and Shield, they're between A and B. I'm going to put them above Ruby and Sapphire. No, I'll put them between Ruby and Sapphire and Diamond and Pearl. I think they're better than Diamond and Pearl, but worse than Ruby and Sapphire. They'd probably be in C rank, like high C rank, if not for the DLC, but the Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor were both really fun DLCs, and they brought my playtime from like 20 hours to close to 100. So honestly, DLC included, I don't know. I'll have to move this around later. So that's the main series done. Let's get on the remakes. Fire Red and Leaf Green, A rank. Watch that Fire Red Nuzlocke if you haven't already. Most simplistic Pokemon games. You know, they have Gen 3 mechanics rather than Gen 1 mechanics, and is probably the best showing of the Kanto region that Pokemon has ever displayed. So next up, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They have to go in S rank. They are probably the best individual games Pokemon's ever produced, up there with Black 2 and White 2. I had a lot of fond experiences with them as a child, and the Pokemon following, 2 regions, obviously between Gold, Silver, and Crystal, but Kanto and Gold, Silver, and Crystal was minimalized. It was really shown off well in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. There was probably hundreds of hours of gameplay in that game, and I couldn't have enough of it as a child, so that's going to go in S, probably after Black and White. Let's go. I know that's out of order, but yeah. Anyways, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I didn't enjoy them as much as I enjoyed the originals, because I feel like, same issue with X and Y. They shove megas down your throats. It's not a hard game at all. I played through it, I think, 3 times trying to like it. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but not good either. I'll have to go with C rank, probably after Crystal, but before Gold and Silver. Whoops, Black 2 and White 2 now. Once again, probably some of the best games Pokemon has ever created, but me personally, I think I've only read 2 playthroughs of them. I always preferred the original Black and White. Definitely A rank. Probably about here would be good for them, for me personally at least. I do think they are objectively better than Sun and Moon, but I had more fun with Sun and Moon, more playthroughs, more hours spent. So for me personally, I'll put them in A rank. And you're probably wondering why I saved Platinum for last. And that's because it is the best of all. Fixed most of Diamond and Pearl's problems, improved some of the speed issues, expanded the regional decks, added more fire types, added, abilities to get the new evolutions. The ability to get the new evolutions like Magmortar, like Devour, Togekiss, etc., which Diamond and Pearl did not have. Improved the level cap, even changed up Cynthia's team, which I thought was for the better. Overall, I believe it's the perfect Pokemon game. Anyways, I don't know if there's anything I'd really change here. Diamond and Pearl might move to C rank. Yeah, honestly, Diamond and Pearl are probably in C rank. C rank is kind of like average. B is above average. A is good, and S is like perfect. D is wouldn't replay probably ever again. So yeah, I think this is good, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any suggestions for any other tier lists I could do, it's super easy content, and I think I'd enjoy doing it. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in whatever the heck gets uploaded next.